911 emergency. Hello?
March 15th, 2017, 4:12 a.m. Sapphire Isle, South Carolina's coastal gem, was a haven of turquoise waves and swaying palms. Tourists flocked to its beaches, unaware of the darkness lurking. That morning, Caleb Ruiz, a 29-year-old bartender, walked home along Coral Beach after a late shift. Under a fading moon, he saw a shape in the sand. Not driftwood, but a young woman, her body still, a blue scarf knotted around her neck. Her green eyes, frozen in terror, stared skyward. Caleb's breath caught. Who was she? And what secrets did this paradise hide to let a killer walk free? This is the true crime story of Ava Thornton, a murder that unraveled a town and exposed a justice system built on lies. Caleb's 911 call trembled as he described the scene. Police sirens pierced the dawn, led by Chief Deputy Lena Carver, 47, a veteran unaccustomed to murder on her tranquil island. The victim had no ID, only a Spring Fling Festival wristband. As tourists awoke, snapping selfies, Sapphire Isle's charm masked a chilling truth. A killer walked among them. But someone was watching Ava that night, and their secret would change everything. Ava Thornton, 19, was a Clemson University sophomore with auburn curls and a smile that warmed hearts. Raised in Charlotte, North Carolina, by Ellen and Tom Thornton, she was a big sister to Noah, 16, who called her his hero. A biology major, Ava dreamed of saving animals, volunteering at shelters, and working at a pet store. Her friends loved her adventurous spirit, hiking, kayaking, chasing sunsets, but she was cautious, always texting her plans. Ava's best friend, Mia Delgado, 19, shared her love for life. Their spring break trip to Sapphire Isle was a dream. 6 days of beaches, bonfires, and freedom. Ellen worried, but trusted Ava's smarts. "She's my compass," Tom said. Ava's Instagram glowed with joy. Selfies with Mia, starlet waves. But a journal found later hinted at a secret. Ava had received an anonymous note about trouble at the docks. Why didn't she tell anyone? Her silence would haunt those she loved. March 14th, 2017, Sapphire Isle Spring Fling Festival pulsed with music and neon. Ava and Mia, in floral dresses, joined classmates, their wristbands glowing. Photos captured Ava laughing, sipping soda at the Sandbar Club. By 11 p.m., witnesses saw her dancing, carefree, but Mia noticed Ava checking her phone often. At 1 a.m., Ava said, "I need air," stepping onto the boardwalk. Mia stayed inside, assuming she'd return. Security footage showed Ava texting, alone, her face tense. A shadow moved nearby, too blurry to identify. Her phone went offline at 1:17 a.m. By 4 a.m., Caleb found her body 3 miles away on Coral Beach, strangled. How did Ava travel so far? And who was she texting? A chilling realization hit Carver. Ava wasn't alone that night, and someone knew why she left. Sapphire Isle's 5,000 residents lived off tourism, its pastel cottages and oyster shacks, a postcard facade. But beneath lay crime, theft, bar fights, and whispers of drug runs through the docks. Carver's team scoured the sandbar, where bouncer Nate Harlow, 32, recalled a shady guy, eyeing Ava. Locals pointed to Shane Doyle, 27, a dock worker with a 2015 assault conviction. Shane lived in a rusty trailer, his bearded face known but avoided. Carver found a festival wristband in his home, which he claimed he'd picked up. His alibi, drinking alone, crumbled when a barmaid saw him near the boardwalk at 1 a.m. But a new figure emerged. Riley Quinn, 30, a journalist from Charleston, probing dockside corruption. Riley's notes mentioned Ava's name. Was she a source or a threat to the killer? Ava's murder gutted Sapphire Isle. Hotels emptied. Vigils lit Coral Beach. Ellen and Tom Thornton arrived, their faces etched with pain. Ava was our everything. Ellen wept at a town hall. Mia, drowning in guilt, couldn't face the ocean. Locals shared stories. Ava's coffee shop visits, her tips, her warmth. Caleb Ruiz hung her photo in his bar, vowing to remember her. Carver chased leads. A tourist saw Ava arguing with a man, not Shane, near the docks. Fibers from a scarf matched a boutique owned by Councilwoman Tessa Reed, 38, a polished figure with a nervous edge. Tessa denied knowing Ava, but her boutique sales spiked before the murder, hinting at money troubles. Meanwhile, Riley approached Carver, claiming Ava had contacted her about Doc's secrets. What had Ava uncovered, and why was Tessa so afraid? By April 2017, Shane Doyle was in custody. The wristband, his boardwalk sighting, and a knife with degraded blood traces in his truck pointed to guilt. Locals branded him a monster, but Carver doubted the case's simplicity. Shane, a loner with a drinking problem, swore he'd never met Ava. His public defender argued circumstantial evidence, but the island demanded justice. Riley's investigation uncovered a twist. Ava's journal, found in her rental, mentioned Jay warning her about the docks. Was Jay Jasper Klein, 34, a disgraced ex-deputy seen with Tessa? Carver searched Jasper's apartment, finding a scarf like Ava's. Jasper claimed it was a gift from Tessa. Was he involved? Or was Shane's arrest hiding a deeper truth? And why did Chief Bennon dismiss Riley's doc claims? Shane's trial in September 2017 divided Sapphire Isle. Prosecutors painted him as a predator, using the wristband and knife. No DNA linked him, but public fury drowned out doubts. Shane's defense cried foul, citing Carver's rushed probe. He took the stand, voice low. I found that wristband. Someone setting me up. The jury, swayed by grief, convicted him of second-degree murder on October 12th, sentencing him to 25 years. Ellen Thornton clutched Ava's scarf in court, sobbing. Mia's testimony about Ava's text to Jay was dismissed as irrelevant. Carver noticed Tessa's absence and Chief Benton's cold stare. Riley published an article questioning the trial, hinting at Doc corruption. Was Shane guilty, or had Sapphire Isle sacrificed truth for closure? In 2018, cracks widened. A diver found Ava's phone in the harbor, its text to Jay warning, they're moving something big. Carver, doubting Shane's guilt, investigated Tessa Reed. Tessa's boutique supplied the scarf, and her bank records showed unexplained deposits. A search uncovered burner phones linked to Jasper Klein, who'd resigned as deputy amid bribery rumors. Carver confronted Jasper, who admitted Tessa paid him to watch the docks. Chief Benton shut down the probe, calling it a witch hunt. Riley's exposés gained traction, alleging police ignored dockside crime to protect tourism. A chilling thought emerged. Was Ava's murder a message to silence her curiosity? And who was pulling Benton's strings? Carver leaked Jasper's phone records to Riley, sparking outrage. Text showed Jasper paid Shane to take a fall. The Thorntons demanded a retrial, but double jeopardy shielded Shane. Jasper was charged with obstruction, but no murder evidence stuck. Tessa vanished. Her boutique boarded up. Chief Benton retired, dodging questions. The Thorntons sued the police, winning a measly $5,000, a slap for Ava's life. Sapphire Isle's docks became a boycott target, locals whispering of drug runs. Riley's articles asked, how does a town trade justice for tourism? Carver, demoted, reflected on trust. We believe in badges, but what happens when they're the enemy? Ava's case laid bare a system that valued image over truth, but a bigger secret loomed. In March 2019, a package reached the Thorntons, a USB drive with a video. Ava, hours before her death, spoke to a hidden camera. The docs are front. Tessa's involved, but she's scared. A distorted voice added, "The deputy was bait. The chief runs it. Check the sister." Forensics traced the USB to Jasper, who swore he'd found it in Tessa's boutique. The video's metadata led to Chief Benton's home, but a bombshell emerged. Tessa was Benton's sister, torn between loyalty and guilt, leaving the USB as a confession. The twist shattered Sapphire Isle. Benton orchestrated Ava's murder to bury his drug-smuggling ring, framing Shane and manipulating Tessa and Jasper. But the video showed another figure, a second victim, blurred, tied up. Was Ava's death hiding more than drugs? Benton had fled, his accounts drained. Tessa's clue pointed to a broader conspiracy, but the trail went cold. Sapphire Isle is a shadow of itself. The Thorntons left, unable to face the sea. Mia founded Ava's fund, aiding victims but battles survivors' guilt. Caleb's cafe, Ava's light, keeps her memory alive. Shane lingers in prison, his role murky. Jasper serves a short term. Tessa and Benton are ghosts. The docks, once a smuggling hub, are silent, but missing tourists raise fears of a wider network. Ava's murder exposed a justice system that sold truth for profit. Tourism hides crime, but at what cost? Trust in authority crumbles when protectors betray. Is justice possible when truth is a commodity? Ava's scarf, found in the sand, remains a symbol. Some secrets wash ashore, others sink forever. Thanks for watching. If Ava's story shook you, like, subscribe, and share your thoughts. Was justice served, or is the truth still out there? Stay informed, stay safe, and never stop seeking answers.